Yes, this is Pastor Peter Christian Hessing. We're at the Douglas Veterans Memorial, and we really have to pray to God that we can end these wars. This is a memorial to all of the U.S. veterans that have died in all the wars. And you see here, World War I, we had about 12, 13 people from Douglas that died in World War I. Look at World War II, we had so much. We had about nearly 80 people who died in this war here. In the Korean War, we had about 16, 17 who died in the Korean War, and in the Vietnam War, we had about the same amount in the 16, 17. In the Iraq War, we only have 2 people from Douglas who died in these wars. But of course, these are not all of the veterans. These are not all of the people. Some people are missing in action. Some people they really haven't found yet. I hope they will find them. But these are not all of the people. There are probably a whole lot more who died in these wars. And there have been in Afghanistan also. We have the big battle in Ukraine, and we have to pray to God that we can end these wars and have world peace. I don't think that there's ever going to be a peace in the Ukraine and Russia unless the United Nations steps in and puts a peacekeeping force there. It's going to be very impossible to keep a peace there in Ukraine, with Russia now threatening to use nuclear weapons and so forth. As I told you, we invented this anti-nuclear missile cutting boomerang system. Part of it comes on a roll. You can roll it out. This is one of the largest missile systems in the world. And with this system that God has given us, we are going to be able to actually crash hundreds, thousands of nuclear warheads that will be coming in, and possibly send them back. You see, only through by building this anti-nuclear boomerang system are we ever going to persuade the Russians and the Chinese and North Koreans to give up using nuclear weapons. This system will make nuclear weapons obsolete, but we have to pray to God. I mean, if you believe John 3:16, where the Bible said, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, and whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life, and that God sent Jesus into the world not to judge the world but to save the world. So we know that Jesus is going to save the world, that God and Jesus is in control. As it says that, God sent Jesus here to save the world. I said, that's what we have to do. We have to work for peace. Bring all the countries together. Russia and China. Putin is definitely, he has committed war crimes, and Putin is on it. He refuses to make peace. He could do so much good in the world. He could give up nuclear weapons, work together to end poverty. All the good things that Putin could do, deal with climate change, healthcare. We have enough technology now that we can end poverty. Nobody should be poor. So we can create 8 billion jobs, 8 billion businesses. So no one should be poor. We shouldn't have any wars. And we end poverty in Jamaica and Haiti. I'm from Jamaica. I'm a U.S. citizen. And in Jamaica, we're trying to end poverty there by creating free college and education for everybody, and to build this Jamaican, Caribbean, African space program to protect the Caribbean and Africa and the other parts of the world. So God has given us that technology, so we have to do that there. So we have to build this anti-nuclear boomerang system. This system is something that will be the greatest breakthrough in the world. Once we're able to crash thousands of nuclear warheads coming in, this would make land-based missiles obsolete. Missiles coming out of submarines and ships. Actually, the nuclear warheads coming out of the submarines and ships are the most dangerous. This system will be able to stop all of these dangerous nuclear warheads coming out of the Russian submarines and the Chinese submarines and ships and all of that. It will make all of these land-based missiles that Putin is bragging about. Putin has been bragging how he has all these, unstoppable missiles. But this system is going to make all those missiles obsolete. We have to build it. As I told you, we have the patent pending here in America, 1565821, and we have it filed in Britain. All these countries, we file an international patent. It files in Jamaica, Africa. All these countries, we file patents and we have copyrights on it. So we have to build this. The government has to grant this patent. I've been writing to Biden about it, he has to grant this patent, because any company that's going to build this type of anti-nuclear missile cutting boomerang system, they are going to have to give them a patent. No company is going to build this type of missile system without a patent. So they have to grant us the patent. But of course, it's all racism. You find racism. You find racism all around the world. It's very, very racial prejudice there that you have. So give your heart and life to God and Jesus. Pastor Peter Christian Hessing. Peace and love.